If you think the Bahamas is just about luxury cruise ships and pristine beach resorts, think again. Because today we're counting down 10 things most people don't know about the Bahamas. An archipelago of over 700 islands steeped in pirate lore, pink sand, and bizarre animal kingdoms. To kick off our first unknown reality, we must visit Big Major Cay, an uninhabited island famous for its feral swimming swine. Yeah, you heard me right, swine. Known as Pig Beach, a colony of wild pigs lives freely on the white sand and fearlessly paddles out into the ocean to greet visiting boats, begging tourists for snacks in what is easily the world's most adorable aquatic barnyard. For our second surprise, we travel back to the early 1700s when the capital city of Nassau was not a tropical holiday haven, but the absolute headquarters of the infamous Republic of Pirates. Legendary high seas plunderers like Blackbeard, Calico Jack, and Anne Bonny established their own lawless sanctuary here, governing the island through an anarchic pirate code until the British Crown finally cracked down. This leads us to our third incredible fact, which belongs to the country's very name. Bahamas comes from the Spanish phrase baja mar, meaning shallow sea, referencing the vast turquoise sandbars surrounding the islands. The water is so strikingly clear and shallow that NASA astronauts have repeatedly called the Bahamian archipelago the most easily recognizable and beautiful natural feature on Earth when viewed from orbit. Our fourth revelation takes us to Harbor Island, home to a 3-mile stretch of brilliant pink sand. The surreal strawberry milkshake hue is created by microscopic crushed shells of tiny single-celled organisms called foraminifera, which live on the coral reefs and wash ashore to mix with white quartz sand. Speaking of historical landfalls, our fifth secret centers on Christopher Columbus. While many believe he landed on the North American mainland, his very first footstep in the New World in 1492 was actually on a small Bahamian island called San Salvador, which the indigenous Lucayan people called Guanahani. For our sixth unexpected detail, we visit the southern island of Great Inagua, where feathered residents drastically outnumber humans. The island is home to the world's largest breeding colony of West Indian flamingos, with over 80,000 vibrant pink birds roaming the salt flats, outnumbering the local human population by roughly 80-1. Our seventh surprising fact takes us beneath the waves at Dean's Blue Hole on Long Island. Dripping down over 200 meters into an underwater abyss, it is one of the deepest marine caverns on Earth, drawing elite freedivers from around the globe who attempt to plunge into its dark depths on a single breath of air. To understand our eighth wonder, we look at Jumkanu, a high-octane cultural parade celebrated every Boxing Day and New Year's Day. Originating during the era of slavery as a rare holiday permission, thousands of dancers flood the streets at 2 a.m, wearing elaborate multi-layered costumes built entirely from paper, cardboard, and crap, dancing to thunderous cowbells and drum rhythms until sunrise. Navigating the subterranean geography brings us to a ninth head-scratcher, Lucayan National Park on Grand Bahama Island. Beneath its lush mangrove forest lies one of the longest mapped underwater cave networks on the planet, where ancient Lucayan bones were discovered in deep, dark freshwater chambers hidden far below the limestone crust. Finally, our 10th jaw-dropping fact belongs to the nation's financial setup. The Bahamas has no personal income tax, no capital gains tax, and no corporate tax, making it a world-famous financial hub. Furthermore, their local paper trade slabs, the Bahamian dollar, are legally pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar, allowing citizens and visitors to use both currencies interchangeably in every shop on the island. And there you have it, the 10 wildest things most people have absolutely no clue about when it comes to the tropical archipelago of the Bahamas. And it is so interesting. I really love to do this series because obviously I learn a lot because I haven't been to all these places, so I have to do a lot of research. but I'm looking forward to the next country. Until the next round.